So what I thought first impression was pull-out wasn't as great as it could be. It still had plenty of pull-out, but it wasn't great. It did not have a whole lot of vector thrust coming off in harriers and hovers and stuff like that, and required a lot of pulsing and hovers to get it to do what I wanted. And it was a pretty decent speed prop. The full throttle pass was pretty quick. It seemed at half throttle though it didn't have a lot of power, but that's it. Whatever prop that was, it was a lot better than the last one. It seemed as though mid-range and low throttle had a lot better authority. The airflow over the plane seemed a lot smoother. The pull-out was definitely a lot better, and yeah.
Okay.
Airflow felt a lot smoother over the plane than any of the other props. Low and mid-range actually was really good. Pull-out was awesome, and it just seemed like it flew really nice on this prop.
Okay, compared to the last one that you thought was better than the first one.
I actually think it's better than the last one. Mainly because for a couple of reasons. The airflow did feel smoother on this prop than on the other one. Everything felt a little more locked in, and in the hovers and pullouts, I didn't hear a lot of prop ripping and stuff like that. Which of course, if your plane sounds nice, it kind of feels like it flies better. But regarding pullout and stuff, so
okay,
it was pretty good. Aside from the timing squeal that we got with this prop, it had a lot of low-end power and mid-range power, and it felt pretty solid in a Harrier.
Okay, so
compared to the last prop, I don't know about pull-out because we didn't get to do the pull-out, but it did have a lot better low range authority. It's a okay prop. The thrust at low mid range wasn't all that great. It felt a lot like the first prop we tested, which meant it had a lot of power at the top end. It had a really good pullout, but it just didn't have a lot under half throttle. I mean, you saw how slow it went on the half throttle pass, and it just didn't feel like it had a lot in the mid range, but it had a ton at full. It was good, and it was a really fast speed prop. It didn't really have a lot on the. It had power on the low end, but it didn't have a whole lot of vector thrust, and the pullout wasn't the best I've seen, but it wasn't that bad either. It was actually kind of good in the middle. You rolling?
Yep.
Well, it's a pretty nice prop. It really fast, high speed. It had a really good pullout. The only thing was it didn't feel like it had a lot of vector thrust, but it definitely had plenty of thrust on the low end. That prop was pretty good. It had an insane pullout. It actually had a lot of vector thrust and harriers and stuff like that. It was actually pretty nice all around. I think it was one of the top 3 props we tested today. Prop 9, really fast prop. It didn't have a whole lot of vector thrust. Pullout wasn't. Prop 10 had insane pullout. It was really fast. It didn't have as much vector thrust, but it was still okay. However, I'm not going to trust that because the wind died for this flight, so I'm not sure on the vector thrust.